On się boi.
Słuchaj.
Bloody hell, this is just Hollywood stuff. It's just beautiful. Look at this. Hello, my name is Andy. I am the Brit in Hungary.
Hello, my name is Kitty. I'm Hungarian. Hungary.
And today we is in Aruba.
Budapest, te csodás.
So, a short hop from Vienna to Amsterdam on an old banger 737. Yeah, we're going to get on the next aeroplane to Atlanta, Georgia in a minute, and I'm quite excited. It's an Airbus A350, and I've never been on one of those before. It's one of those big ones with 2 aisles in it, so that'll be something different. Ooh. Wow, that's a bit of a whopper. Woohoo! Yeah, we're on the aeroplane. We've got free booze. And I'm in my element. We've got a head-up display, and it's rather large. It's quite interesting. Instead of having like the young girls with loads of makeup, all the flight attendants, they're all like older people, like retired kind of people. It's yeah, it's really nice actually. Yeah. We is in the US of A. Yeah, but only for about 14 hours. Yeah. It's great. We've seen like the mailboxes. We've seen a yellow school bus. Yeah, and we've seen the
Drive-through
pharmacy. Drive-through pharmacy, drive-through restaurant, drive-through everything.
Big cars.
Big cars and like
big people.
Big people. My God, fat bastards. Yeah. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, we've had a bit of a walk, and now we're heading back to our luxurious accommodation. So yes, hopefully we won't get shot or bombed. Well, that was very American. Look, even got a rocking chair on the porch. Awesome. So it's 6 AM. We're just checking out. We've got Mary in an Uber. He's coming to pick us up in about 30 seconds to take us to the airport. So yeah, everything's going marvellously. Good. Oh, little aeroplane this time. It looks like it's going to be half empty actually. Yeah, so it seems the aeroplane's going to be half empty, which is quite nice. It was quite interesting talking to Mary, the Uber driver, this morning. She was basically surprised where she was picking us up from, and she said I wouldn't want to stay in this part of town. Yeah, and I don't know, I didn't really pick up on it, but you were a bit scared, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, and
I felt in minority. First in my life.
Yeah, I was a bit. My radar's not very good sometimes. But it turns out that it's the roughest place in town, and we were quite lucky, really. But anyway, it's all part of the adventure, I suppose. Yeah. Oh well.
Between 270 and 280 miles an hour is not enough. Bluebird is burning up Daytona again.
Good morning. It's still a bit out of sync with the times and stuff. It's lunchtime at home and it's 7 AM here. So I thought I was having a lie-in and the sun's only just come up. So quite tired yesterday, obviously. But anyway, we had a swim in the pool, had a walk into town, found the beach, found the pub. Yeah, just had a few drinks and just chilled out. Really, it's yeah, really nice vibe in the town. It's got that very sort of laid-back Caribbean kind of vibe. Really nice, really good. So anyway, first proper day of exploring. So one of the great things about the stop-off in the US of A yesterday was we got a while ago we got a hold of some American dollars, and they turned up in the house of a dead person, and we sort of bought them. But unfortunately, they were about 35 years old, and we took them to Egypt in the hope that we could spend them there. But because they were so old, the people always worried about whether they were forgeries or genuine or not, so nobody would take them. But they said if you take them, spend them in America, it won't be a problem. So we did that yesterday. So we got rid of most of the big bills, the 50s and the 100s. We kind of laundered it at like Burger King and coffee shops and stuff. So yeah, so all the really old 35-year-old money has now been transformed into, I think, 2017 money now. So yeah, we can spend it. So yes, money laundering trip to Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. Oh, a couple of pet tortoises, not reanimated yet. Probably get going when they warm up a bit later. Anyway, this is where we are. It's not a hotel. It's I don't know, it's kind of a hostel kind of vibe, but not that sort of hostel full of obnoxious people pretending to be bohemian, smoking weed and stuff. It's full of nice people. Yeah, it's 7:30 AM. The one good thing about going this far west is you never have any problem getting up early, because it's like lunchtime in Hungary. So yeah, it's very nice, it's good. So yeah, it's all sort of like communal, because it's full of nice people. It's quite a nice experience, really. In his own humble accommodation. So yeah, it's bloody good, really. Very nice. Right, hokey cokey peeps, here we go, day one. We're just it's very windy. This is the famous trade winds. It's always windy here, apparently. Yeah, we're just off like into town. We've got an immediate mission is for like me sunglasses, because I lost them in the car somewhere some point in Vienna. Yeah. And also we need a SIM card, but there's a supermarket sort of just down the road here. We can probably get one. What else? Currency. The currency is the florin, but the guy in where we're staying, he said that nobody uses the florin. It's all like American dollars. So we've got loads of dollars, like I just showed you. The local currency, yeah, is it 2 florin per American dollar? Or
yeah,
something?
200 florin is 1 Hungarian forint.
Yeah, okay, right. And that's it really, yeah. The language is bizarre. We've been trying to work out what language it is exactly. But what is it? You said it's a combination of English, Spanish, Dutch and Portuguese called... something. Yeah, so it's a whole, it's like special accent dialect sort of language here. Yeah, it's what is it, 9:30 in the morning. We've just had a few sort of rum and cokes, and well, I'm feeling quite well oiled at the minute actually. How about you?
Of course.
But we're on holiday, so like, who cares? Right then, onwards and upwards. Yes! So, can you remember in my Egypt video how I was like bragging that I wasn't a beach person? Well, I lied. This is going to be an absolute, unadulterated, 100% pure beach, lazing around, drinking, laziness holiday. We've had a hell of a few months, and yeah, got a lot of sort of sleep, etc. to catch up on. Anyway, this is Eagle Beach in Aruba. It's pretty awful actually, yeah, it's about 11:30. And one of the cool things about being in the tropics is that at some point in the next hour or so, my shadow will almost completely disappear when the sun goes directly overhead. At the minute it's very short. In fact, if I lean back a bit, look, I think, oh, too much Bacardi, but I can almost make it disappear. So yeah, into tropics. Yeah, so at 12:30, look, sun directly overhead. I have no shadow. Awesome. Whey! I got my shadow back. Yeah, which means only one thing. It's still quite early in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock, and I'm out and about. Yeah, a very valuable lesson. I and my brother Dave learned about the sun in this part of the world a few years ago. We were kids, and we came on holiday to Barbados. And the first day, like, me and him were just sort of playing in the pool all day. And we'd been on holiday to places like Spain and stuff before, so we were kind of used to the sun. I mean, it's not that much different from the British sun. But yeah, we sort of were out in the pool all day. And we both woke up screaming in the middle of the night. I was completely, my face was just covered with blisters from the sunburn. And because my brother was a bit younger than me, he'd been in one of those rubber rings with his arms sort of out. So he had like a burnt face, massive blisters all down his arms. Yeah, no harm done, fortunately. You know, we had to spend the rest of the holiday wearing long sleeve shirts and stuff. So that was a harsh lesson in just how powerful the sun can be here. I mean, yesterday there's me arsing around, you know, playing with the fact I've got no shadow, but I was the only bloody idiot who was stupid enough to be out wearing swimming trunks in the midday sun. So yeah, I told Kitty the story about me and Dave, and I'm still, you know, well aware of it. So we've both been very, very careful. I'm not a sun cream person, but I've got factor 30 on today, and I'll probably wear it for the next few days until my body gets a bit more used to it. Because it's a killer. You've got to be really, really, really careful. So Andy's top tip. So there's a little oldie-fashioned tram that runs like on a circular route around the town, and it's free. It's like hop on, hop off, but it's Sunday, so I don't know whether it's running today, and it's still quite early, I suppose. We'll see. Anyway, onwards and upwards. The sea beckons. By the way, it's always windy here. It's the trade winds. And it's probably one of the reasons why people always get so hideously sunburned as well, because the wind, it stops you feeling how tremendously strong it is. Yeah, it's not the place to come if you're travelling on a budget. It's full of really wealthy Americans generally. It's not cheap, and it's not easy to get here, to be perfectly honest, so it makes it sort of slightly more exclusive. These huge cruise ships. The one at the back, the bluish one, that arrived last night. When we were walking home, we saw all these lights, and we thought it was like a part of like the the centre of town we've not seen before, and then we realised it was moving. So that arrived last night. It's an absolute whopper. I don't know where it's come from, but yes, it's very posh and very bloody expensive. So my plan today is I'm sort of on my own for a few hours this morning, so I'm off sort of doing a bit of exploring. And what I'd like to do, I've just downloaded the scooter app on my phone, and I'm trying to find one of those electric scooters, and I'm going to just head off north a bit and try and find a nice beach somewhere, you know, before it gets too hot. So that's the plan. Aha, perfect. Look what I can see. Oh, lots of birdies as well. That's a bit sinister. Right, let's give this a bash. Ooh, it's the only way to travel. Well, it's not as fast as mine. Yeah. Yeah, the scooter chucked me off. It stopped dead. I think I've reached like the GPS limit kind of thing, so I better walk the rest of the way, I think. It's a nice day for a walk.
Divi. Jackie's pregnant in the Aussie. So flat.
I suppose the question you really want to know is like, why Aruba? Well, up until about 4 months ago, I'd never heard of this place. It sort of came about when I was in Split last year. I did a course in Croatia, and the link is there, hopefully. The guy who was running the course was a Croatian guy called Dario, and he was looking to do some slightly more exotic courses in sort of long haul destinations. And there's already courses in places like Reunion and Martinique, and they're not Europe, but they're French colonies, so basically they class as Europe for the purposes of Erasmus. And this island was a Dutch colony. It belongs to the Netherlands, so technically, even though I'm like 25 kilometers off the coast of Venezuela, I'm in Europe. So Dario decided to organise a course here on this island, and that's the story really. We take it in turns. I did the last course in Helsinki, so this is Kitty's course, so I'm here as a passenger kind of thing. And we got a little bit of extra money because of the long haul, you know, nature of it, and the money's just about covered the airfares for us both to get here. The grant is for one person, not two people. So, like everything else is on us, but yeah, we've got a subsidised trip here, really. And the welcome meeting was last night, and Dario was there, and he had like a big smile on his face, and he said, "You made it then?" And I said, "Oh yes." So yeah, that's the story. That's the Aruba story. That's why we're here. Brilliant, that was a nice little adventure, enjoyed that. It's starting to get really hot now actually, and I'm really thirsty. I think it's almost beer o'clock. The sun is definitely well over the yarn arm, so to speak. Somewhere I'll find a pub. Yes. Excellent. My little ride is just where I left it. Yes, it's as far as it'll let me go. So I've got to go back that way a couple of miles. Hello again, matey. I missed you. Yeah, I can. The sun's like been turned up to number 11 now, I think. So I'm gonna head back to the hotel and see the old shadows disappearing again. I just went into a shop. I found a shop that was open, and I bought this. I thought it was some sort of Arubian energy drink, and I've been here drinking it, and I'm starting to feel a bit pissed. And it's like fruit punch, 12% alcohol. I didn't realise. I should have bought 2 now. Anyway, I'll catch you later, hopefully.